There were chants in need of liberations, my Lord, still has to feel your love. The blind and the deaf, the dumb and the lame, all lean on feel your healing touch.
Nation of tomorrow will get out of today. Good afternoon to each and everyone present here. I, Manil Gaur from Class Custom CM on behalf of Commerce Department, Sacred Heart Convent School, Sector 39 Ludhiana, feels truly honored to welcome you all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to this seminar on global economic groupings, prepared by Class Custom students, a topic that plays a vital role in shaping the world economy today. First and foremost, I would like to extend a heartfelt welcome to our worthy director, Reverend Father Sebastian Pagashiri, and our honorable principal, Reverend Mr. Crispin Maria, whose presence is a constant source of encouragement and inspiration to all of us. I would like to warmly welcome our esteemed teachers, who guide us with knowledge and wisdom, and during my loving friends, whose enthusiasm makes the seminar even more meaningful. Let us now begin this seminar with the spirit of learning and curiosity as we explore how different nations come together for economic cooperation and development.
It is a moment of great honor and pride for us to have a worthy director, Reverend Father Sebastian Pagashiri, and our respected principal, Reverend Mr. Crispin Maria, as the guests of today's seminar on global economic groupings. Your presence here today adds an indescribable amount of value to this event. As a token of gratitude, respect, and welcome, we would like to present you with a model of SART. And I would like my teachers to come forward and also Rajab and Kuchur, who played an integral role in making this model.
I am Manu, and today we are going to speak about a very important regional organization, SARC, which stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. SARC plays a key role in promoting peace, progress, and partnership among the countries of South Asia, a region rich in culture, history, and potential. Now, I request Sumit and Pete to take the discussion forward. Thank you.
Being established on 8 December 1985 in Dhaka, Bangladesh, with its headquarters at Kathmandu, Nepal. Initially, it was begun with 7 countries, but later Afghanistan joined as its 8th member in 2007. Today, the member countries are Afghanistan, Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Together, they represent over 2 billion people, joining together and make SARC one of the largest regional corporations in terms of population.
The main goals of SARC are to promote the welfare of the people in South Asia, accelerate economic growth, social progress, and cultural development, strengthen collective self-reliance among member countries.
Although SARC has faced many challenges, but the list of achievement is not short. SAFTA, South Asian Free Trade Area, an agreement to promote trade by reducing the trade barriers between the member countries. SARC Development Fund, a fund to support projects related to social, economical, and infrastructural development. Cooperation in education, health, poverty alleviation, and women empowerment has also been improved.
Despite these achievements, SARC also has faced many problems. Political tension, especially between India and Pakistan, often block progress. Slow implementations of agreement and decisions. Low levels of intra-regional trade. Less than 6% of total trade happens between SARC countries. These issues have limited SARC's effectiveness compared to other organizations like the European Union.
Don't worry guys, there is still a great vision in SARC. To make SARC stronger, countries must remember to boost the regional trade by improving the roads, railways, and communication network. Remember, with strong leadership and mutual is not just an organization, it is a symbol of unity, peace. So now let us help you understand visually. There is a short and engaging PPT. Hope you like it.
Good afternoon to all present here. I, Isha, today I am going to acknowledge you all regarding G20, the Group of 20 countries. It is an international forum focused on global economic cooperation, comprising of 19 countries and European Union. It represents a specific portion of the world's GDP, trade and population. GDP agenda includes a wide range of issues such as sustainable development, anti-corruption, etc. For further information, I would like to request Abhay and Praveen to highlight all the points of G20 which was lately held in India. Thank you.
Did you listen to what Isha was talking about?
Yes, I did. She was talking about G20.
Yes, she was.
G20 was created in 1999 as an expansion of G8, represents 85% of the global GDP.
G20 does not have a permanent headquarters. Its presidency runs annually among its own members. In 2008, the first summit of G20 was held in Washington, USA. And in September of 2023, it was held in India with the theme Vasudev Kutumbakam.
Yes, Abhay, one earth, one family and one future. The African Union joined as the 21st member in 2023, showing how G20 is becoming inclusive with the time. G20 faces challenges of balancing diverse economic interests, addressing geographical tensions, implementation of commitments, and many more, regardless of the fact that it comprises the most industrialized countries.
G20, however, still has an enormous importance as it influences policies regarding global taxation, trade, public health, climate change, and many more. And here's a PPT which explains what G20 really is.
Everywhere by 2030.
By ensuring everyone has equal rights to basic needs, economic resources, and many more.
So at the end, we must conclude that G20 plays a crucial role in shaping the global economy.
Its effectiveness depends on cooperation and consensus.
As the global challenges grow,
G20's role becomes
even more vital.
Thank you. And the next economic agency is G8.
We are really excited to be here today to present something very important but also something which is very easy and fun to understand. We are Group of 4 and we'll be talking about G8 Group of 8, which is one of the most powerful international groups shaping the economic decisions of all over the world. Before we begin, let us quickly introduce ourselves. I am Sia Sharma and my team members are Ashka Thawan, Viren and Nurjit. So, you know how in school there is always that little line of toppers, monitors and teachers' favorite who somehow decides everything? Well, in global classrooms, that group is called G. G8 or Group of 8 is basically a club of world's richest and most national, very important nations. Its original members are as follows: USA, UK, France, Russia, China, Germany, Italy and Japan. Russia got kicked out and I'll tell you why. So in 2014, Russia got suspended because it annexed Crimea. So technically it's G7 again, but hey, the name G8 still sounds cooler, doesn't it?
Now you might be wondering, Alright, who ran the country? But what did they even do? The answer is a lot. And for you to remember it better, we have created a fun acronym SCOPE. SCOPE, where S stands for security and peace. They tackle war, conflicts, terrorism, cyber threats, basically trying to keep the world from falling apart. C stands for climate change and sustainability. Yeah, they say in a traditional rooms talking about global warming, but to be fair, they have taken some big climatic pledges and invested in green energy solutions. O stands for openness to global trade. They have set rules for international business. Think of them as the admin of the global economy. P, poverty reduction. They don't just focus on rich countries. G, they provide financial aid and support to developing nations. E, economic growth. They talk about inflation, recession, global banking, crypto politics, the kind of stuff that gives grown-ups headaches. So basically they talk, debate, try to solve parent-sized problems, not an easy job.
Now, let's bring it to the current. In June 2025, the first G7 summit took place in the United Cities, Alberta, Canada, under Canada's presidency. They talk about global conflict, including Ukraine plus Israel-Iran escalation, AI and quantum tech, issuing a roadmap for safe and prosperity-driven deployment. Critical mineral supply chains, key for electronics and energy. But drama alert, US President Trump left unhappy over the Israel-Iran situation, but they still managed a joint call for regional de-escalation, especially in Gaza. Now we will show you the PPT.
Good afternoon, Reverend Father. Good afternoon, Sister. My dear staff members and above all, loving students. So today through this presentation, we try to apprise you all with a chapter from your curriculum, Global Economic Forums or Global Economic Agencies. Through these presentations, I feel you have learned that how world's strongest nations, they come together on a platform and they work for the economic policies of the world. They work for the economic upliftment of all the countries in the world, but specifically their member nations. Dear Father, this chapter is part of their curriculum and we tried to bring it, to make them understand through this presentation and following our motive of hands-off learning, following the national education policy. My thanks is due to all the students who have been part. One way or other, every child has contributed towards this presentation, may it be decorations, may it be the PPT work, may it be speech work, every child, and may it be the discipline in the hall this time, Father. And all the teachers, my staff members, but most importantly, my thanks is due to both of you. I know your time is utter precious, but sparing your valuable time for all the students of Plus One feels us, make us feel gratified. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Father.
I refuse to make you away. That's all. Because, we are educators, we are disciplinarians, but we are not experienced. These topics, I think, you understand better, but we do understand the higher level of trade and commerce. Maybe very simply sat or you got it in your mind. I knew some of the backbenches were laughing and mimicking and discussing. It kept that standard. I appreciate your instructor, ma'am, and all the teachers and all your placers under the aegis of Sister Brisbane. Because now you are sitting over here, and today and day after and the coming future, you stand here and present your inner ideas of global, maybe G8, maybe G20, maybe SARC, maybe in your time, these may be all concepts. We expect you come with new concepts, how to stop these economic inequalities, patterns, and catastrophes. So it is your duty, whereby we eat our bread and butter daily. So it has what importance in everyone's life. It was right from a labor till order. There are a lot of things happening because of this kind of systematic arrangements in the world. Like there are powerful countries, there are very weak countries. Like you said at the beginning, Maldives, very poor country, maybe Afghanistan, we are speaking of Bhutan. So they are not that standard of development, but how they sustain this world, how they keep up their own culture and their own business. So it's all a combination of various countries. So thank you for giving these ideas to me. These are all ideas that I could see enthusiasm in everyone, the presentation right from the beginning till the end. I was impressed with your professional, your active and very innovative. Everybody, principal, teachers, and you, commentators, they were commentators, MCs, and facilitators, and the play group, and display group, and especially very heartfelt thank you to the audience because you were very disciplined. Great appreciation. I was about to make you raise your hands. Raise your hands. Do you have hands? Raise it. This man is still shaking his much hand. And give them a round of applause. Because this kind of dull, I come to your classes, I see, give everybody, whether they are your companions, your teachers, whatever, give a positive one. When I say, yeah, it's join, yeah, give a positive one. Okay, your companions, your teachers do it, but your duty as audience is give a positive so that their presentation will become better one. So you did it. That's why. Great congratulations to all of you. This was all those who are behind. Thank you so much. And